Okay, I just want to point out, as soon as I said that I had fixed everything, my fucking whiteboard broke. And then I had to fix that too, so it's been a day already. Oh my god, how are you guys doing? Hello, and welcome back to our second, essentially, I guess, our second streamathon for Gamers Outreach, the Gamers Outreach Foundation. And Geronimo says you're going through it. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Strange Nature says, I'm sorry to inform you, Diana, you did not fix everything. My PC is still busted, so you need to get on that. I also just checked, and I cannot do a TikTok live stream because that is also still broken. So I might have to fully, like, uninstall that and then reinstall it because something's wrong. Anyway, welcome back. We are still raising money for the amazing folks over at Gamers Outreach who provide video games to children in need. And Geronimo says, did the Synapse update work? It fixed the keyboard issue, it did. Yeah, so that was good. It reset all of my colors on all my rainbows, on all my Razer stuff though, and the new version of Synapse won't let me put them back. So that's unfortunate. The whiteboard does work. I did have to fix it, but like it might collapse at any point. We'll see, you know. I am gonna try and run a game today. We'll see, we'll give it a bit of a test run, but before we hop to that, just as a quick recap, Gamers Outreach has raised $80 through the stream so far. Honestly, our goal was $1,000. Given how broken my streams have been, that might be a bit of a lofty goal, but I might go ahead and do some form of giveaway, perhaps? I'm trying to decide. I got some things in the mail today that are pretty cool. And I have some extra copies, and I feel like it'd be pretty fun to do a little giveaway for people who are donating. Big Dub says, is your PC fixed, son? It is. And also, hi, DBCU. Hello, over on YouTube. Vault Dweller says, hello, everyone. I can't believe I've been subscribed for almost 2 years. Hi. Oh my god, thank you so much for resubbing, Vault Dweller. And then also, Lucas just donated $20 to Gamers Outreach. No way. Oh my god, there was a huge bump just then. Hold on. Guys, thank you so much. At any point, use !spooky if you're on the Twitch chat to check out the campaign and then see what Gamers Outreach does for folks. It'll take you to this page and it'll show you where we're at. It also shows you right at the top of the screen though, so like that helps as well. Drodane had supported with a $100 donation. Oh my god, thank you so much. Drodane, that is amazing. The biggest dono so far. Top of the leaderboard. We also had Lukage who donated another $20 saying support the mime Diana, which brings Lukage up to 55 donated for the cause. Thank you so much. Lukage says totally overshadowed Drodane. Also Palpatine Smith says, oh no, Diana slideshow today? I can try. I think let me try running a game real fast in the background. I did kind of want to play Starbound. And so I'm kind of curious if that'll absolutely destroy my computer or if it'll work. I have it downloaded already, so it's not gonna lag the stream to try and download it. Let's see, Starbound. There we go. I'm gonna run it in the background and we'll see if it just like absolutely crashes the stream frame rate. I'm checking OBS and it looks okay so far. Oh, it's because it hasn't launched. Play Starbound. Yes, okay. Hold your breath. Hang tight, folks. Also, Krayak says, what edition is this campaign being run in? Oh, oh my god, the fucking, the donation campaign. Also, Yves says we can always do Metazua if everything breaks. That's true. I figured we'd do Metazua. I figured I'd talk about the thing that I have that I might do a giveaway for. Honestly, I wouldn't mind. I think it'd be kind of fun. We also have Natsus who says that the closed caption is working. Thank you. That was the other thing that I fixed. Yes, I did get the closed captioning fixed. It turns out that it had broken over the course of, oh my gosh, something happened. Where, oh no. Oh, Starbound just crashed. Great. Ah, okay, there we go. It didn't crash, it just like minimized. I think we got it working actually. So we might be able to play that. Oh no, no we didn't. Oh no. Is it actually crashing? Am I dying? I can't tell. I can't show you guys this either because if it crashes it might ruin a bunch of stuff. Let me... 1920 by 1080, there we go. Full screen, borderless window. Oh, it's because I have it on borderless window. I see. Okay. Okay, cool. We're back. Lucas says, CC definitely wasn't working last night. I'm writing my own captions tonight and tomorrow. We've got you covered. No, so ever since I had updated OBS, my captions plugin broke because it was outdated, so I reinstalled it. So anyone who's watching right now, congrats, you have captions. Super Nerds had a great job on fixing stuff. I also got maybe 2/20ths of the way towards fixing the YouTube vertical stream as well. So worst case scenario, if I can't do TikTok lives, we'll do YouTube lives and call it good. Hi, Brasidian. Hello, hello. But yeah. Strange Miniature says, did you happen to see the 80s Adventure Supplemental yet? They just released the one-shots, Die Hard and The Shining one-shots. Really? Wait, for D&D? An 80s Adventure Supplement? No, so this is what I feel like is so weird about being, I was talking to someone about this the other day. This is what's so weird about being, oh, it's for Dice Dungeons? Wait, hold on, let's look this up. Let's get into the news. They are awesome. I've never heard of this. I feel like I'm so behind when it comes to like, I don't know, content that being released and things like that. Dice Dungeons 80. Oh, not just 80. 80s Adventures. Oh yeah, 80s Adventures, a Dungeons & Dragons 5e supplement from Dice Dungeons. Gotcha. Oh my god, this is, oh man, the ultimate retro RPG adventure. Good god. This is giving like PDX carpet, like arcade style, like you know what this carpet smells like. Also, Prestidian says, y'all, I put too much hot sauce in my chili and it burns. Oh no, I'm sorry, friend. Yeah, no, drink milk. I hear that helps a lot, actually. And Dazeel, welcome in, say with Joe Kim. Hi, nice to meet you. Let's see, cinematic modules inspired by blockbuster hits of the 80s. Did Die Hard really come out in the 80s? Oh my god, it feels so much older than that. Here's a hydrate for you, by the way, for Lukage. Oh my gosh, Brestidian's also had a third stream in a row for streaks, and Bob McSnizzle is back for 6 months at a tier 1 sub. Great to see you, great to see you. Strange Miniature says, my friend is an author and another friend did the art. Oh, amazing. That's super cool. Yeah, this is sick. You said it was Die Hard and then The Shining one-shots? What else? Is it just a Halloween thing too, or is it? Oh, it's coming to Kickstarter, I see. So it's not, it's gonna be a hot sack. I getcha. Dude, that's what I love about Kickstarters especially, is like you back them, you support a small business, you drop a couple grand on something that seems really cool, and then down the road, you just like forget about it because it takes so long for Kickstarters to actually get fulfilled. And you might get emails every now and then for things, you know, giving you little updates on when the actual delivery is gonna happen, and they tell you to put in your contact info and your address so they can get it to you. But it has been so long since I backed the last Kickstarter that I genuinely cannot remember the name of it. It's some like horror board game, I'm pretty sure. And I can't remember the name of it, but I'm gonna be so excited when it arrives and I rediscover it, you know? It's very much like gifting something to yourself. I don't know, I think it's fun. Hey, Cable Snarky saying hello from Grognard Land. Oh, are you in, where is Gary Con held? I can't remember. But Sir Johnny, hey, welcome in. Welcome back, thanks for the sub. And Strange Manager says all sorts of classes like Neon Dragon, and it's got Friday the 13th, Meatballs, Shining, Flashdance, and Die Hard. That is wild. That is so cool. Malevolent Message, did you get a new keyboard? I didn't need a new keyboard. It turns out that it was just like drivers and things. I ended up having to do like, I think it was 4 full restarts of my computer, doing like Windows update after Windows update after Windows update. Indiana, that's it. Hi, Cable Snarky. And Ashley, hello. Blackbeard also says, I'm feeling the same way about procedural. That's the last one I backed. What is procedural? Hold on. Procedural Kickstarter. I gotta look up the ones that I showed you guys. Oh, a tabletop role-playing game of solving cases just like your favorite crime shows. Hold on. We're gonna, what are you guys excited for? Let's explore some TTRPGs and tabletop Kickstarters, shall we? Oh, it's gone. Oh no, it's loading. This looks like, I think this might be so close to the font for progressive that it's kind of throwing me off. Hey, Crooked Rook, welcome in. Hello. And Blackbeard said, oh wait, sorry. Yeah, I read that one already. Strange Picture says this full-on supplements and one-shots. That's so cool. Yeah, so this kind of reminds me of, oh shoot, what's the new TTRPG that just came out that was published by Free League that was all about like action adventures? Ooh, I'm gonna need to find it now because it's gonna kill me. Free League, show me your stuff. So Free League does amazing things, by the way, in the TTRPG space. A lot of 5e supplements, there's a lot of random little things out there, but our games, not Into the Odd, is not the One Ring. It's very new. It's not Tales from the Loop. It's not Blade Runner, it's not Into the Odd. What on earth was it? It's not on here. It's the one that's like super cinematic, like full on, you know, everything. It's designed like action movies. I might just be crazy. The Invincible role-playing game is on here, but not the one that I'm thinking of. Man. Anyway. Blackbeard says I don't know what it is, but I'm interested. It's on one of my shelves somewhere. It's designed to... I showed it off on one... Oh my god, you know what? You know what? Hold on. We're going to my YouTube. Because I know I talked about it, and I know I have a link to it somewhere. Let me just maybe Google Free League Action TTRPG. Outgunned! That's what it's called. Outgunned. So Outgunned was like, basically, you are the hero of a Fast and Furious style, like, heists, adventures. You know, it's all designed after action movies. And it's, you know, John Wick, of course, referenced directly in the title, or in the front page for it. Hey, and you guys. Here we go. Thanks for the hydrate. Juice Covington, hey! Saying getting distracted from a deep dive prep session. No press, no worries. Welcome in. Great to see ya. Yeah, a cinematic action RPG inspired by the classics of the genre, from Die Hard, True Lies, passing through James Bond, Atomic Blonde. God, I haven't seen Atomic Blonde in forever. Kingsman, Ocean's 11, Hot Fuzz, and John Wick. Players take on the role of action heroes facing terrible odds, where they're constantly surrounded by enemies while trying to carry out their mission, be it robbing a casino or saving the day. It uses the director's cut system, which is a totally new one that uses pools of 6-sided dice, it says, to determine the outcome of the hero's actions. You don't want to roll the highest or lowest possible number, but you have to do 2, 3, and 4 of a kind. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see. Strange Miniature says I want to play Hudson Hawk. I don't know who that is, but also Yves, hi, saying happy that you have a working keyboard again. I have a working computer again. Camera still iffy, I think. Like, will this autofocus? No. So, I don't know. So the camera's still iffy. I unfortunately still don't have the vertical live stream. You missed it. My whiteboard almost broke as well. New dono? Oh, did we have a new dono? We did. Someone donated $50. You guys, this is wonderful. Okay, wait, let me refresh this so their name shows up. Thank you to the $50 donor, bringing us, oh my gosh, a quarter of the way to our goal. Oh yeah, it was House Duggan. House Duggan, welcome in. Thank you so much for supporting the cause and bringing $50 to the amazing folks at Gamers Outreach, who will use it to bring video games and vending machines of the coolest kind to kids in need. Cashel said, Diana, did you break the curse? No one touch anything. Okay, I might have broken the curse, maybe, potentially, but my gosh. Also, Hados, hey, welcome in from Perth again. Let me actually talk to you guys about Gamers Outreach, because I never really did, but it's essentially, I've talked a little bit about it, and you've definitely seen them if you were at TwitchCon or anything like that, where they had a booth talking about how they bring these, like, go-karts, essentially, these little carts that have video game consoles on them, fully sterilized, to kids in hospitals, and they get the chance to play. And it's wonderfully fun for the kids. There's also these things, I think they're called save stations or save points or something like that. Yeah, save points, which are like little vending machines. And anytime kids reach certain milestones in their treatment, they get to go up to these vending machines that give you, yeah, toys, game codes, and fun swag to kids receiving care. You can request them for your hospital and all that. They're just like little ways to help positive progress maintain momentum and all that. But the go-karts are really fun. That's kind of like their main thing. They had a couple set up at TwitchCon so you could see like their proper size and see all the features. So this is what your donations are going towards. This is bringing happiness to kids and helping them through their treatment. We can watch the video if we'd like. Let me turn off my... Yeah.
This is a Gamers Outreach cart, or go-kart for short. It's a portable video game kiosk built specifically for hospitals. Created and assembled by Gamers Outreach, each unit helps provide recreation to kids and young adults unable to leave their bedsides.
Oh, hey.
The carts can be disinfected easily and have 360 degrees of movement, making them ideal for transport in hospitals. Go-karts can accommodate a variety of gaming consoles. They also come with wired controllers, a gaming monitor, and are equipped with a lift mechanism that allows the height to be adjusted. Go-karts provide a safe, flexible, and efficient way to ensure patients have access to entertainment during long-term hospitalization. To learn more about Project Go-Kart, visit gamersoutreach.org.
They're awesome people. Their team is wonderfully fun and amazing to work with. They made this whole stream layout so easy to set up. So that is where your money is headed when you're donating to the cause. Muriak says, off topic, I may have just bought $200 of secret layer magic cards. No way, which ones? That is wild. Also, hi Bug, how's it going? Saying, whoa, this looks awesome. Yeah, if you were at TwitchCon, you might have passed by their booth. They're wonderful folks. And yeah. I mean, honestly, you know how when you're sick, you kind of just want to sit in bed and play video games, and that's like oftentimes the highlight of being sick? Imagine going through treatment for a chronic illness or a cancer or something similar, right? Like it's all you want to do is relax, and video games, you and I know, are the best way to do it. But yeah, Cable Snarky says Outgunned is from Two Little Mice Publishing. I think they have a superhero supplement. Really? Oh, I didn't see the superhero one. Ah, that's awesome. Also, Christoph says, as somebody who spends a lot of time in hospital for my kid, these would be great to see for the others there. Yeah. And also, Strange Miniature says the name Save Point has me choking up a bit. I know exactly where you're coming from. It's a very intense name, but again, it's like, I can't remember exactly what's inside them. They didn't have demos of those at the con the same way they did for the go-karts, but oh my gosh, Bug says, I know for sure I saw it. I was beelining for the booth, specifically helping with lupus though, so I have a family member with that illness, but it's so awesome seeing good work being done. Yeah, also hi Magic, hello, good to see you again. January Ember Flames is also here, how are ya? And then Lucas says, so they basically took a cow from a hospital and turned it into a gaming machine. What is a cow? A COW? That's a new term for me. It's a new term for Elmo. Bitrate Bard says it's such a cool charity. And then, yeah, they're sweet. They're wonderful people. Oh, computer, a cow on wheel, or sorry, a cow is a computer on wheels. I can read. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So it's like an upgraded version of that. I feel like it also has several different consoles that can go inside and they can swap them out, but I can't 100% remember if that's the case or if it's the cart that only has one console type per cart and you can't swap them. I can't remember. Anyway, I think I'm gonna set the giveaway, because why not? And this is retroactive. Anyone who donates any amount to the cause of at least, we'll say $5, can enter to win. Why not? So, today, something came in the mail. And I don't know if you guys have seen this go around on TikTok and, Reels and all that, some short form video platforms, but a new TTRPG came out called The Time We Have. And it's a very intense TTRPG. It's like conversational duet role-playing, right? So you only have two people who play, and it's you and one other person role-playing out what it would be like if one person got infected with a zombie virus or zombie-like virus and is shut on the other side of a door. Meanwhile, the surviving brother, the surviving person, is having a conversation with them, comforting them in their last moments before the inevitable turn, and like listening to the changes in their behavior as the infection sets in. So it's really cool. It's by Elliot Davis. If you want to look it up, it's called The Time We Have. Quite literally, you and the other players sit on two other opposite sides of a door, and you speak to each other. You slide cards, prompt cards, underneath the crack in the door, and you watch the infection progress over the course of 6 days. It also has several different scenarios and like infection scenarios. One is like a virus that quite literally is like a pulse of sorts, like a death pulse that infects people through digital means. Another one is spontaneous combustion that spreads when you inhale someone else's like spontaneous combustion remnants, essentially, and you turn into a zombie that way. The default one turns you into a zombie that has flowers sprouting out of your mouth and all that, and you start to break into flowers, which is why there's a lot of flower themes, and that's why the cover looks like that. It is about loss, and it's got a lot of like body horror, and it's got some intense subjects, but I have 2 copies of it because Elliot, the guy who wrote it, was talking to me about it. It's super cool as a concept. I was like, yes, absolutely. I want to cover this on my channel at some point. So it's going to be on the Indie TTRPG Showcase over on YouTube. But there we go. Wasn't focusing. He sent the regular edition and then the deluxe edition. I have the deluxe edition, and I figured since the regular edition is also here, maybe we'll make it so that anyone who donates at least $5 to Gamers Outreach through this campaign, yesterday, today, tomorrow, throughout this week, can enter to win. I'll pick names later on at the end of this week, probably after Halloween, And you can opt out if you want to. If your name is drawn and you're like, oh, then let me know. But you just have to have some sort of identifiable name or message me if you are on the list of donors. Again, at least $5, and you can enter to win. I'll just ship it to you, and yeah, it'll be fun. I might include like a set of dice or some other goodies or something like that as well. But yeah, Zach, hello. How have you been, dude? Holy shit, hi. Anyway, it's a wonderful little game. I have the deluxe edition open if anyone wants to actually look through the cards. It's really cool. I also got a joke apocalypse scenario that instead of turning you into a zombie, it turns everyone into geese. So anyway, Lucas says this was an effective way to burn 100,000 sprouts last night. What are your classic Halloween movie polls? A classic Halloween movie poll. Hocus Pocus, Beetlejuice, Nightmare Before Christmas, Ghostbusters, and the 70s Halloween. I would argue that Midsummer should be on. Not Midsummer, what's the one with the head? Hereditary, that's it. I would argue Hereditary should be on there. I know it's not a classic, but like that's one I would watch every year. Also, someone says Halloween Town. Dude, so the original Halloween Town is actually in Oregon, and one time when I was a kid, mind you, I still haven't seen the movie, so it didn't mean much to me, but going and seeing like the actual Halloween Town, and the main actress actually was there, like saying hello to everyone and giving up a little poll. But Strange Miniature says the house is a lost classic. What is the house? Ooh. Also, Stupid Nerd said the geese apocalypse. You've been talking to the other person and then you hear a honk. Exactly. So there's like a silly scenario. I'll actually grab. Do I have it? Oh, no, it's in my bedroom. The deluxe edition's really cool. It has like thicker cards with silver borders. Someone says Scream. Super easy choice. Scream is also a really good one. Temporal says Midsummer is scary. Same director as Hereditary. That's why I got them confused. And Eli says the actual The Exorcist house is like 45 minutes from me. No, wait. So that's kind of like how, oh my gosh, the mansion from The Shining actually is in Oregon. It's like some manor somewhere. I think it's like some ski resort or something. And it's in Oregon, and people can, I guess, go and visit and whatnot. I think. I could be, let me look this up actually, before I just spout nonsense on the internet. The Shining real life house? The Stanley Hotel. Nope, it's not here. Oh, the Overlook. Yeah, okay, got it. So Timberline Lodge, that was it. It was used for the exterior shots, not the interior stuff. Darn. Okay, I have been to Timberline Lodge though, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, Strange Miniature says wasn't it tuberculosis? Captions enabled. Caption, okay, yes, all the time. Profanity, okay. Weird, maybe I just have to keep it up. Let me know if it disappears again. Zach says the closed caption is out for blood. Dude, I learned the difference between closed caption and open caption the other day, where, oh, it just came back? Okay, goodness, I'm so sorry. Also, Carvel says the time we have left sounds like it would be great for an improv performance piece, I think. Yeah, it would be cool. An improv performance piece, like tragic, two-person storytelling just in general would be really cool. There's some really cool, like, prompts. So the cards give you everything that you need to say and all the questions that you ask the other person. Oh, right, open captions, sorry. The difference between open captions and closed captions, apparently, is that open captions, you can't turn them off, and they're just there. And then closed captions, you can turn them on or off. I think. Hey, Temporalis, thank you so much for the sub. And then Strange Miniature says the Stanley Hotel was a tuberculosis retreat for rich sufferers. Whoa. That's wild. I didn't know that. Also, we started a hype train between Temporalis HD and Fox in the Box, who has been here for 2 years. Welcome in. Yeah, 2 years did fly by. It was crazy. Carvels also says An American Werewolf in London is also one of my go-to Halloween movies. Oh, should we do a tier list of Halloween movies? Wait, that would be fun. Halloween movie tier list. I also need to fix it so that you guys can't hear constant clacking on my, let's see, aha. On stream. Zach says you're like 70% right about captions. Am I? Only 70. Shoot. What did I get wrong? Oh no. Also, Eli Hoover says, hot take, Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie, not a Halloween movie. I always like to just split the difference and then just blatantly call it a Thanksgiving movie and call it good. So don't ask me for an opinion on anything. Go to template. Yeah. let's do this. Required Halloween, general horror, children's movies, classics. Children's movies doesn't mean that it's necessarily bad. So we'll say like top tier is watch every year. Will watch if on in background, we'll say. Yeah, so like if you flip to a random thing, a random TV channel, I know what those are, then I would probably just keep watching it, that sort of situation. And then Zach says closed captions are separate from the media file, but open captions are baked into the media file. Oh, I see. I get where the 70% came from. Jared with Flair, hi. And then Javi is here, hello. Temporala says, but why is campy the lowest here? Zombievers is campy and awesome. I actually don't know the definition of campy either. And I feel like people are kind of, they had that term make a bit of a comeback a little while ago, but I still never learned. Let's see, children's movies, we would say like mid. And then the lower middle tier, we'll say Kill It With Fire is the lowest tier. Middle lower tier is gonna be please no. I don't know what to call it. If you guys have better suggestions for the different categories, let me know. And of course, because it's me, we're gonna add another category to the bottom here, saying, add a row below, that says, haven't seen, /red, because I read the scripts for these usually. Nope for a name. Like, for which one? Also, Lucas says, last night's poll had about 1,000 more votes. Oh, man. Oh, right, because people were buying their votes. But it looks like Halloween, the old one, has won with 57% of the votes. Also, Kami, hi! And then Stupid Nerd said, me and my best friend on Halloween, instead of going for the best horror movies, we look for the campiest C-tier movies. I guess it kind of, we haven't really looked at this, huh? Because I don't know if it includes things like, Shaun of the Dead, or it looks like they have Frankenweenie on here, which I can say I haven't seen. Rosemary's Baby, also haven't seen. There's actually gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot that I haven't seen. Oh yeah, Shaun of the Dead is on here. So they do like the silly ones as well. Scooby-Doo is on here, which is wild. Piranha, I don't think that counts as a horror movie. Like a Halloween movie, does it? Yeah, well. Reading movies doesn't count. It 100% counts. I know everything that happened in The Ring, for example. Also, Zach says, save yourself the 2 hours. Frankenweenie is so mid. Was it based off of anything? I feel like it was a spiritual successor or something, and I maybe just didn't see the original. As above, so below. So we can just start off by getting rid of all the ones I haven't seen for sure. I've seen The Addams Family. I haven't seen Addams Family Values or the new one. I haven't seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I've seen and read A Cabin in the Woods. Sorry, not Casper, not Captain Underpants, Chopping Mall. Never heard of it, but it sounds wild. The Autopsy of Jane Doe, I feel like I would have read a little bit about, but haven't seen. I did see Beetlejuice recently. As Above, So Below, haven't seen. Army of Darkness, no. Amusement, I've never even heard of that one. The Amityville Horror, haven't seen. Citadel, never even heard of. Body Swappers, I think is what that says. All Hallows Eve, haven't seen. Same with the second one. What have I seen? Not Creature from the Black Lagoon. I've read The Blair Witch Project, I think. Insofar as someone like made a transcript of the script later, because they didn't have a script when they first went into it, is from what I understand. Jordan says never seen Casper. I think I've seen a short, like the 2D shorts, every now and then, but I haven't really seen it. Definitely not the 3D one. Eyes Without a Face. That sounds interesting, but I've never even heard of it. I haven't seen Evil Dead. Haven't seen Evil Dead 2. Haven't seen Escape from Tomorrow. Never heard of that one either. Spooky Stories 1 and 2, which looks like a Disney thing. I'm guessing by the Shrek on the cover. New to me. Corpse Bride. Haven't seen. Coraline. I have seen. Have I seen? Haven't seen Carrie. Donnie Darko, I feel like I've read about, but I haven't seen. Crimson Peak, never heard of it. Exorcism of Emily Rose, I've heard about it, never seen it. Again, Frankenstein. Ernest, Scared Stupid. Never even heard of that one. Friday the 13th, I actually have seen. My god, it was slow, by the way. I'd watch that at 2 times speed. Also, Notzer says, Dinah, just stick all the zombie movies in the bottom category. I'm actually more likely to have read a zombie movie because of morbid curiosity. And then Balduro says, have you ever seen Seven? I have, it's really good. I liked Seven. Is Seven on here? Oh, it's not. Silent Hill is on here, though. I didn't know they had a Silent Hill movie. Wait, really? What was it about? Silent Hill movie. Because I know Silent Hill F just came out, and I haven't been tracking anything that happens in... Oh my god, it had Sean Bean in it. I had no idea what happens in that series. Let's see. Silent Hill 2006, based on the video games. Published by Konami. Spoilers, by the way, for something that came out in 2006. Lucas says Silent Hill is not about a hill, it's silent. Seems unfair. Also, Cable Snarky says, wait, you haven't seen Army of Darkness? It's Python levels of quotability. I haven't. Oh no, I also haven't seen many Monty Python movies, so I'm afraid that quotability just goes way over my head. Temporella says, I feel like Aliens is more of a horror movie than most zombie films. I would say there's a decent amount of movies that aren't horror that would qualify as horror that are kind of more about human situations and human suffering. So like, oh my gosh, District 9, I think is another one. Is it District 9 or District 11? Also, Christoph says he didn't know about Silent Hill being a movie. I did not. Temporals also says, I feel like Aliens is more of a horror movie than most zombie films. Oh wait, I read that. Yeah, so that's how I got to, by the way, did I ever tell you guys this? When I was a kid, I watched District 9 when it very first came out, like my parents rented it. I went through the entire movie, and then later on when I was thinking back to it and talking about it with friends, I recalled it as a comedy that had been starring that one dude from The Office. What's his name again? Steve Carell. I thought the entire time, in my head, right, it was a comedy starring Steve Carell, and it was like a buddy cop movie, a little buddy movie between him and some alien. I watched it again as an adult, or watched like little snippets of it. I realized I was remembering it entirely wrong. Strange Manager says the platform is a must-see. It is! It's really good! Also, Jason Darkett, hi! Welcome in! Cashgirl said, I think those are called psychological horror. Yeah. Well, Dress says Prisoners is also good. Oh, what's Prisoners about? Also, Snarky's heading off. Have a good night, Snarky. Good to see ya. Okay. Silent Hill. So, some person and her husband are disturbed by their adopted daughter, Sharon. Someone named Rose and someone named Christopher had a child and named their kid Sharon in 2006? Okay, has constant sleepwalking and nightmares about Silent Hill, a town in West Virginia that was abandoned due to a massive coal seam fire. Rose takes Sharon to Silent Hill to find answers. Yeah, your kid is having nightmares about a place being fucking awful and your first thought is, hey, let's go on a family vacation there? Oh my god. Jason, there's your breathe. Parenting. Walt Joyce says one of my favorite movies is Gone Girl. Gone Girl's a movie? I thought it was a TV show. Have I been getting Gone Girl and Gossip Girl mixed up my entire life? I might have been getting Gone Girl and Gossip Girl mixed up my whole life. So it wasn't like XOXO Gone Girl, was it? Oh no. Oh god, wait, what is Gone Girl about? Wasn't it a book or something too? Okay, it was based on a novel. Gone Girl and Gossip Girl are pretty different, says Drodane. What is Gone Girl? Okay, spoilers, by the way, for a movie that came out in 2014. Oh, it's a psychological thriller. Oh, okay. Got it. And it has Ben Affleck in it? All right, someone returns home to find his wife, Amy, missing. She was the inspiration for her parents' successful, amazing Amy children's books. She had widespread press coverage. Nick was apathetic. Huh. Flashbacks in the form of diary entries show a complex reality and a deteriorating marriage. Amazing Amy was an idealized completion of real Amy's failures. They both lost their jobs in the recession. God, remember that. And moved from New York to Nick's hometown of North Carthage, Missouri to support his dying mother. Nick grew distant from Amy and began an affair with one of his students while Amy became resentful for Nick uprooting her. Interesting. There was profuse blood loss and a struggle in the house. There were financial issues, spousal disputes, and an attempt to buy a firearm. And medical reports indicate that Amy was pregnant, which Nick denies knowledge of. Oh, so it's a mystery. Kind of. Interesting. It is revealed that Amy is alive and hiding in a campground in the Ozarks. And after discovering the affair, she conceived an elaborate plan to frame him for her murder. She had him ramp up her life insurance and use his credit card to buy the woodshed items. Oh my god, she befriended a pregnant neighbor, stole the urine of the neighbor to fake a pregnancy. How do you even get away with that? Oh my god. Huh. Okay, well, when Amy's campground neighbors rob her, she calls a friend, Wealthy Desi Collings, who Amy had filed a restraining order against for stalking. Oh my god, calling her for help, or him for help, convincing him that she fled Nick's abuse. He agrees to hide her in a lake house. Oh my god, this is insane. Okay. This is wild. It reminds me of, what's the movie with Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively? A Simple Favor? Zach says she's a psychopath, and Baltimore says it's a great movie, you should see it. Okay. Yeah, I'll add it to the list. That sounds great. Add it to the list alongside all these movies that are under haven't seen / read. Like Ghostbusters 2. Haven't seen it. Frank and Weenie. I'm afraid I haven't done that either. Same with Dracula. Goosebumps. I actually haven't. Was that the Jack Black one? Yeah, I haven't seen the new Halloween, but I've seen the old one. Halloween Town, also haven't seen, despite it being filmed in Oregon. Ginger Snap, never even heard of it. Hell House and Hell House something? Hell House 2? Perhaps? Hereditary, great one. We'll get into how I rank these once I clear out the ones that I haven't seen. I also haven't seen Hocus Pocus. Do not yell at me, I'm so sorry. House on Haunted Hill, I feel like I had seen someone else watch. Haunted Hill similarly. Just one called House. This is wild. Are there no other names left? Are we just rehashing the same thing? The same 4 nouns? Same with Insidious, haven't seen. The House something. With also Jack Black? I can't tell who that is. Is it Jack Black but with a wild like Fu Manchu style mustache? If they still call it that. It Follows, haven't seen. It, I don't believe I've seen either version. I might have read about it though. Great Pumpkin I have seen. Before you guys yell at me, I have seen that. Also, Strange Miniature says, I thought Gone Girl is that show for people who want to bang a fairy. What am I thinking of? Throne of, what is it? Is it the one with like, what's his name? Rye Sand, I think? I know what you're thinking of. It's like a book series though, isn't it? Maybe? Also, Lucas says, for the classics she hasn't seen here, I'll at least give her credit for now watching Community. That's right, I started watching Community. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I started watching it the other day. I think I'm at the one where it's the Halloween one that takes place inside Pierce's mansion. It's such a good series. I can't believe no one told me about Community beforehand. And by no one told me, I mean, I have seen a lot of people recommend it, but you know, it takes a little bit of time, okay? Also, Jayhawk says, is she watching Community or reading it on Wikipedia? I hate it here. I watched the video game episode and it was really good. Also, Nostr says a mustache should be in higher rating. Oh my god. Over the Garden Wall. That's a Halloween movie? Is Over the Garden Wall a scary movie? I thought it was like a cottagecore type cozy thing. Not Throne of Glass. A Court of Thorns and Roses. That's what I'm thinking of. I don't know what Throne of Glass is, but I feel like it's similar. Jordan says only 8 more years and she'll watch Lord of the Rings. The clock resets every time you bring it up, okay? Exorcist and The Craft. Haven't seen either of those. Same with The Conjuring, The Blob, The Facility, The Fog. Oh my god, The Mist though? That's really good. I kind of want The Mist to be, what is The Host? Oh, interesting. Signs I've read or heard about briefly. The fact that the aliens are afraid of water is pretty interesting. Throne of Glass is in the same realm. Oh, is it like a sequel? Got it. Also, Christoph says I confused Over the Garden Wall with Over the Hedge. Dude, Over the Hedge is a fever dream of a movie. Also, Jay says fans actually made that Community game. Really? Oh, that's so cute. That's awesome. I heard enough about Signs to be interested. Haven't seen Psycho, I'm afraid. I haven't seen Resident Evil. Is Resident Evil the one where they have that mesh that cuts through people? And it's in like this sterile white corridor and they step into it and it sets off a trap and then this like mesh just comes and the guy falls apart into a laser mesh. Yeah, is that? Okay, got it. Strange Adventure says I was thinking of Lost Girl. I'll go sit back down. Oh no. Deuce says 6 seasons in a movie. So is Community where the 6 seasons in a movie joke came from? Is that the origin of that? I thought they were referencing something else. Temporal says is Pyramid Head Resident Evil or Silent Hill? That one is Silent Hill. I think. I'm pretty sure. I will say I have seen The Mummy. I haven't seen The Mummy Returns though. Haven't seen The Omen or something about People Under the Stars. Time Crimes. Man, I didn't know the magazine had a new column. Scoob. Haven't seen. Scooby-Doo 2. Haven't seen. Scooby-Doo OG. Also haven't seen. Tyler Perry's Boo, a Medea Halloween. Nope. Paranorman, no. Piranha, no. Paranormal Activity I have seen, I believe. I think I've seen it in bits and pieces. I haven't seen whatever this is. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Don't yell at me. Rosemary's Baby. I'm afraid I haven't. I've seen The Ring, but I haven't seen the OG Ring. Like the, is it Japanese? I believe. Which Mummy? Said Smathon. The Brendan Fraser one. We don't speak of the other one, from what I understand. Didn't they also start that like cinematic universe and then not finish it or something like that? Right. Strange Miniature says, Paranorman is a good one. It gives witches their due. Oh, okay. I haven't seen the Heffalump thing. I don't even know what a Heffalump is. Let the Right One In. I've never even heard of that. Land of the Dead. Haven't seen. Ooh, what else? The Grudge. I feel like I saw it when I was a kid against my will and don't recall any of it. So I'm going to safely put it in the haven't seen category. Suspiria. Haven't seen in either version. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, haven't. Innkeepers, never heard of. The Fourth Kind, haven't either. Lighthouse, I need to, but I haven't. The Purge, also nothing. I think we're narrowing it down. I think we're getting there. Perfect. Shaun of the Dead, haven't seen. I should see it though. I hear that one's funny. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I read it when I was a kid, but I haven't seen it. Wrong Turn, Young Frankenstein. Oh, I have seen Young Frankenstein. Oh man, I was in like college though. Oh, I haven't seen The Woman in Black. Curse of the Were-Rabbit. If Maddie's here, she's gonna kill me for not having seen that. Also, Ninja Waffle says, hey there, just joined. Have you added Cabin in the Woods? Cabin in the Woods is on here. I have seen it. I would actually watch it several times. It's really good. And it's one of those like satire ones that is very well executed, you know, and it's funny. Deuce Covington says they at least stole the phrase and made it their own. So solid Halloween episodes. Yeah. Zach Type says, you mean Bunnicula, not Were-Rabbit. Oh, is it? Oh, this one's Were-Rabbit. I think. Right? The Witch, I need to see again. I don't recall it. And then I don't believe I know what this one is. I haven't seen the Toy Story one. I have seen Van Helsing. I haven't seen Twilight, and I don't regret it. Trick or Treat, haven't seen. The Town That Dreaded Sundown, no. I think, oh yeah, Treehouse of Terror, also never seen. Scary Movie, no. Scream, yes. And then Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I don't think that should be on that list. Okay, so out of all the movies that we've categorized so far, only these ones. Actually, no, I haven't seen A Girl Walks Home Alone at Midnight either, or at night rather. Is that the one with the foreign vampire movie? Oh wait, Bunnicula's a children's book? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Jokes go over my head. I can't believe that Land of the Dead is on here, but Dawn of the Dead isn't. Is Land of the Dead like a sequel, or are they just unrelated? Wikipedia, help me. Written and directed by George Romero. Yeah, it's the fourth of 6 Living Dead movies, preceded by Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and Day of the Dead, succeeded by Diary of the Dead and Survival of the Dead. Oh, jeez. Romero, buddy, how many times can you do the same thing over and over again? Okay, Night of the Living Dead was 1968. And Survival of the Dead went all the way to 2009. They're currently working on Twilight of the Dead. Oh my god. If they get what's his fuck in it? Who was the Twilight guy who's shown? I forget his name, the actor. If they get him for this, it would be so funny. Also, Malevolent Mess says you've only seen 20 Halloween movies. Yeah, and one of them is What We Do in the Shadows. So, by the way, What We Do in the Shadows, top tier movie. I would watch that every year, hands down. Robert Pattinson, that's it. Yeah, Edward Cullen. Mr. Max Taylor's version says Taylor Lautner. No. Did you guys know that Taylor Lautner apparently married someone also named Taylor Lautner? So now there's just 2 Taylor Lautners. Also, Lastocratic says, are there any Jordan Peele movies on there? Oh, no, there aren't. This list might precede Jordan Peele as a director. But I did really like... Okay, I will say, Nope was not for me. Get Out, really good. Nope, not my thing. Stupid Inside Fun Fact, because Romero made so many zombie movies, it got added into Call of Duty Zombies mode. Did he really? That's kind of hilarious. Also, Zach says, growing up, I got told I look like Taylor Lautner and Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Hold on. Shark Boy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I could see where younger you would have absolutely looked like Taylor Lautner. I know I've been clocked. Last says, did you see Us? I didn't. Stupid It says, so you noped out of Nope. I did also watch Nope on a plane though, and being on planes does impact how you watch movies. So, you know. Has she seen The Fly? I haven't. No, I've never even heard of it. What I have seen is The Addams Family. Is this the new one or the old one? This is the old one, right? I would say I will watch it if it's on in the background. It's one of those movies. Blair Witch, I probably wouldn't watch, but it is pretty interesting. It just ends on such a cliffhanger, and I have troubles with movies that are a lot of nothing, and I know that was by design, and the real, like, behind-the-scenes meta of Blair Witch was what made it good, but... you know, like, I wouldn't go out of my way to watch the Blair Witch Project. I would if they remade it, maybe, potentially. But if they remade it, it would kind of defeat a lot of the style of it. For those who don't know, Blair Witch was filmed without a script, and it was marketed entirely as a documentary and all that. It was like the groundbreaking, you know, found footage movie, to the point that the actors were told to like disappear off the map after the movie came out and not tell their families where they had gone, so their families watched the movies thinking it was a documentary and thinking that their kids had actually like died and all that, which was crazy. Strange says I was one of those tweens that was caught up in the Blair Witch. Yeah. Jordan says you had to be at the right age for Blair Witch, I think. Yeah, I feel like if I had caught it before, like when it was coming out and was this novel concept, that would have been amazing. Malevolent Mess says Paranormal Activity was a new gen Blair Witch. It was, and honestly, Paranormal Activity was kind of just... It'll never be as good as Blair Witch, but I do think that they're in the same ranking for the sake of like them both being kind of mid. Paranormal Activity is brought down a little bit unfairly by the fact that it has like, you know, about 2 billion sequels to it, none of which were all that good, so that would be probably like Marathon says, meh, I saw it in theaters. Yeah, the marketing for that where they just showed like videos of people who were watching the movie and then used that as their commercials was crazy and also effective, you know? Strange Miniature says, I stayed through the credits and saw all events are fictional and lost my 12-year-old shit. Aw, I'm sorry. Speaking of houses and all that, let's do Monster House. I feel like Monster House is also one that I'll put on, that I'll watch if it's in the background, but only for the sake of nostalgia. Not because it's an actual good movie. I feel like it's kind of one of those dumb ones where it's fine when you're a kid, but when you're an adult, you just it like hurts your soul a little bit. And maybe I'm being a little harsh, but you know. Also, JX says the last Paranormal Activity movie I saw wasn't even a Paranormal Activity movie. It was some other crappy horror film with that name slapped on it. Was it like someone's baby monitor footage or something? But licensed? Marathon says The Haunting of Hill House. I haven't seen The Haunting of Hill House or The Haunting of Bly Manor or what's the other one? The Fall of the House of Usher, because those are all in the same like universe trinity of vibes, right? I have heard Haunting of Hill House and Haunting of Bly Manor are both like amazing. Like as far as horror TV shows go, they're the best, right? Zach says the only horror flick that isn't degraded by its sequels is Scream. Don't they have like a billion Scream sequels though? I'm glad that they haven't degraded over time. Scream franchise, yeah. Yeah. And anytime anyone brings up Scream, I get to brag about the fact that I once rolled dice with, why am I forgetting his name? Shaggy, help. I feel bad, we're mutuals. Oh no. Anyway, Matthew Lillard, yes, that's it. They're sending me some more whiskey, by the way. Oh my god, dude, I'm not a whiskey girl, and this is not an ad. West End whiskey, genuinely so tasty. Oh my god, it was delightful. I am not a whiskey girl. I would 100% like drink that whiskey just casually. And that's saying something. I really don't like whiskey, and it was so good. At least Courage was, for those Critical Role fans out there. Top tier. Bob says all baby monitor footage is scary though. Children are terrifying. Yeah. I also feel like I'd be terrified if my kid just like suddenly sat up in the middle of the night and then like, I don't know, just stared at a corner or something the way cats do that makes you insist like that your house is haunted. But yeah. The sequels to Scream are bad, says Zach. Oh, really? Oh no. I've never seen any of them. I might have seen, I think I either read the script for or watched the OG a little bit. I would say it's a little too old to really hold up. But I would watch it if it was on in the background, you know? Ooh! Also, Zach says, what's your favorite horror antagonist? My personal favorite is the slashing, slinging slasher. The what? Oh my gosh, is this another bit? Zach, I can't handle bits that are references to things I've never seen. Also, Deuce says this is turning into celebrity trivia night for me. Keep it coming. Yeah. Stupid Nerd said, I was low-key jealous that you got to play with Matthew Lillard because he pulled off that dope nat 1. He was so great to play with too. He was like, he made it really easy and was not like, don't talk to me, I'm a celebrity, if that makes sense. Just hopped in and joked around with all of us before he got to recording, and it was like, it was chill, it was awesome. Chatted a little bit afterwards. It was great. The hash slinging slap. What is everyone talking about? The one from SpongeBob? I've never seen SpongeBob, I'm so sorry. Oh no, don't look up the hash slinging slasher. Why? Is it a safe search off thing? Just look it up on YouTube. Okay, gotcha. Coraline. I don't like Coraline. I can't remember exactly what irked me about it. I just never liked it that much. Nothing against the studio and nothing against Claymation. I think it's just something about it bothered me. And I think it was something about like, obviously the family dynamics were kind of messed up, but wasn't Coraline kind of an asshole as well? And I can't stand protagonists that aren't actually that likable. Andromeda says Coraline is great because kids think it's fine, but adults who watch it are incredibly disturbed. Gotcha. It's one of those. And Rolly says she was a little bratty. Gotcha. Okay. So I'm not misremembering. I wouldn't want to watch that again, personally, but I wouldn't kill it with fire or anything. Beetlejuice. Ooh. I'm kind of okay with Beetlejuice. I mean, it doesn't hold up. Because isn't the girl set to be married off at like 14 or something like that? I'll put it at mid. I know that the sequel just came out and I haven't seen it yet though, so I'm kind of giving it a little bit more benefit on that front. I really liked the world building of it though. That was solid. Jordan says if you don't like intolerable main characters, avoid the Harry Potter series. I'm avoiding that series for several reasons. Intolerable main characters definitely is chief amongst them. But Beetlejuice did get a sequel. And Marathon says it's not horror. I would say it's still a Halloween movie though. It's like something that you put on at a party. Speaking of Halloween movies, Halloween itself, I actually haven't seen. Have I? That's the one with, not the Screep mask. What's the killer look like again? He's got, the whitish mask, the pale face, that's the Mike Myers one, right? Michael Myers? Are Mike Myers and Michael Myers two different people? Oh no. Also, Super Nerd said, oh dang, we said it 3 times, he's coming. That dude had a great personality. I get it. Also, Jayhawk says there's an absolutely fantastic Beetlejuice gag in Community. Really? Wait, which season? Because I'm on 3, 4, something like that. Michael Slayers. I had to watch this movie at 2 times speed. I don't think I could go through that again, but I understand how defining it was for the genre. And, it loses points for having a bunch of bullshit sequels. But I'll toss it under please no. I won't kill it with fire or anything, which is ironic because isn't that the only way they actually did kill him? Oh, multiple seasons, same joke. Oh, I gotcha. Mike Myers is the guy who voiced Shrek. Michael Myers is the killer. Got it. Okay, noted. Ghostbusters. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the haven't seen, haven't read category on second thought because I don't remember it. And then also, it's Marathon. Welcome back for your 10th stream in a row. I don't know why that watch streak took so long to trigger. I feel like you've been here the whole time. Either way, great to see you. And Temporella says, is Halloween Town in this? Not really horror, but classic Halloween movie. Yeah, but I haven't seen it, so it's up here. I remember going and looking at like the giant pumpkin in front of this building and all that. and going to Halloween Town as a kid. It was cool. Friday the 13th, I have not seen. I don't know why I put it on this list. I think I got it confused with Halloween. You know, they're all just slasher movies with different days. You could call it like Tuesday the 17th of June, and I'd be like, yep, probably a slasher movie. Nightmare on Elm Street is actually not on this list, and I haven't seen it. I also haven't seen Scary Movie, so we'll toss that up here as well. Cabin in the Woods. I like it. I think this is something that you should watch every year, only for the sake of the fact that it keeps you grounded. You know, I don't know how I feel about the, I love the world building of it. I love how many references they make to different things. I don't know how I feel about the overall, like, the way it ended, of course, you know, but I think it's cool. I think it's nice. I think the setup is really cool. I like it. I think it's a good movie. Super said there's a slasher movie that's actually past Halloween and during Thanksgiving. Really? Wait, does anyone know Thanksgiving movies besides The Nightmare Before Christmas? Because that is clearly a split the middle Thanksgiving movie. The Ring. The OG Ring. I'm scared of it. I'll say I'll watch it if it's on in the background, because it is a genuinely really interesting premise, and it's like, you know, the metaphor for the spread of nasty shit and chainmail and all that, chain emails and all that nonsense, is really cool. It would also make me terrified of VHS tapes for the longest time, but I think it had a really solid resolution. I don't think it needed a sequel, though. I don't know if the OG had a sequel, though. I know the American The Ring did, but either way. I think it's pretty good. I'd watch it if it was on in the background. Timberthon says Violent Night was on Sci-Fi this week. God, I forgot about Violent Night. I did unironically want to watch that because it gave me like John Wick vibes in the best sort of like action-y way. So I kind of wanted to see it. Dredin says Thanksgiving is the recent horror slasher for it. Thanksgiving is the one with the murderous turkey. Right. Thanksgiving 1 and 3, says Jayhawk. There is no Thanksgiving 2, and yes, that's on purpose. Good God. Young Frankenstein. I'm gonna put this under... Haven't seen /read. I know it's a comedy if I remember correctly, but I haven't seen it since early high school, like early high school. So I don't really remember it. Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I feel like you have to watch it every year just for this, well, I'll watch it if it's on in the background. I won't go out of my way for it. I feel like it's on every year no matter what, and you kind of just can't avoid it. I am personally a Thanksgiving Charlie Brown type girl instead, because like the rock bit gets old after a little while on Halloween. I will also say Paige once did a one-shot for me in Call of Cthulhu with me, Forrest, and a couple other friends who basically played through It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown in Call of Cthulhu, but she didn't tell us that that's what the premise was until we were in it, and we started running into all these people, including Lucy's like therapy stand. It was so cool. It's over on YouTube if you guys want to watch. Van Helsing. I only saw this one recently. Characters are hot. That's all I need. I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it though. I would probably put it under mid, honestly. I don't see it that much, and it'd be cool to like have on passively in the background as part of a movie night on Discord with friends who aren't super invested in it. That's about as far as I'll go though. Signs. I'm gonna rethink this one and put it under haven't seen /read as well because I haven't seen it directly, but Hereditary. Have to watch it every year. Hereditary is so good. Midsummer, it's like I would watch it if it was on in the background, but I wouldn't go out of my way for it. And you know, it's a hard watch, honestly, at some parts. You guys know the parts that I'm talking about. And lastly, The Mummy. Top tier. Funny, likable characters, holds up. I'd watch it if it was on in the background, but I wouldn't watch it every single year, you know? Jayhawk says, reminds me of a TTRPG podcast. They do one-shots playing through different movies, and one time the GM made the party think they were playing a teen coming-of-age summer movie, but it was actually Friday the 13th, a horror slasher. Really? That is such a great bit. Oh my god. That's kind of cool. Let's get back to the Tiltify for a sec. We've raised another bunch of money, and we're up to 265 total. Thank you guys so much for the donations. That helps a ton. Again, if you donate at least $5, you enter to win a copy of The Time We Have, a lovely little TTRPG about the end of times, the apocalypse, and family ties. And it's brand new. It's kind of making the rounds on TikTok recently, and I have a spare copy, so it'd be a good time to enter a little giveaway with your donation of at least $5. Cable Snarky has donated 10, and then Bitrate Bard is here with 5. Hello, you guys. I hope you're both still here. welcome in, and thank you so much for supporting Gamers Outreach. Let's see, Bit, Rate, Bard, hello, with $5? Yes, $5. And then we also had Fix This Up from Nab and Dr. Norp's donations. And then Cable Snarky with 10. Yay! You guys are the best. Thank you so much, Snark. With $10. My handwriting is the worst, but that's fine. We're gonna ignore that. Temporala says, I've heard it's a fun RPG. I haven't gotten to play yet. I was looking through the cards and they look so cool. Like, really cool. Also, Last Socratic says, I picked up the Tome of Intangible Treasures after seeing your promo. Hoping I'll be able to utilize for non-5e systems. It looks really cool. Yeah! A lot of it is like buried with flavor too. So really, I think it could be adaptable. Some of the more specific definitions are, like for example, the Celestial Killer one, right? Where you can basically become blessed by a demon to kill and absorb the powers of Biodrodane. Have a good night. To like absorb the powers of different celestials and like big bads that you kill, which I think is cool, but also something that you could very easily flavor into something else, and you become like this unholy knight, essentially, which is pretty sick. I think that's really cool. Yeah, the tome is really sick. I'm honestly kind of sad that I only heard about it like a little from Lone Colossus pretty recently, because it's, again, they have 2 out now. 2 versions of the Tome of Intangible Treasures, I'm pretty sure. I think. And so, yeah, I wish I had heard of the first one back in the day. Anyway, let's hop into some games, huh? I feel like it's high time to switch away from the spooky synthwave and start hopping into a lovely game of, let me edit the stream info, make sure this all works before I, before something crashes. What's the game I'm playing called? Starbound, that's it, Starbound. Yay. And then I need to change my game properties so you guys can hear the gentle piano, but we're gonna switch over from our failed Outer Wilds game over to Starbound so you guys can see. How is that looking? Yeah, heck yeah. So it should be 1920 by 1080, so you guys should be able to see. Let me know if anything looks or sounds weird though. And fingers crossed so that it works. It's been a hot sec since I've played this game, so you'll have to forgive me while I remember what exactly happens in it. Strange Miniature says that I missed this game. I know, I remember really liking it. Oh my gosh, also, Malevolent Messes, we got LA by Night, but man, imagine a VTM movie series. Dude, I'm kind of shocked they haven't done it yet, because they have a video game and like so much world building there. I remember this. So in character creation for this game, oh my god, we got another dono! Oh, the notification's right over my head. That's fine. I forgot that that's where I put my camera. That is amazing. Who donated? Hold on, let's switch back to the screen share real fast. We'll reload. And yeah, we're up to $275 raised because Temporalis donated $10. Thank you so much. Temporalis with the $10 dono for kids in need. Thank you so much, dude. That's amazing. Also, Marathon says there's like 3 video games. Oh, there was another. Oh my god. Hi. Who was that? Come on, Tiltify, I believe in you. Hey, Hados says, I wish this charity existed in Australia. I have a little NFP called VR for Good. I would love to offer my support. Email on the way. Yeah. Oh, so like a not-for-profit is what you mean, right? NFP? Because we just say 401c3 or whatever people. I very rarely hear NFP. But that's awesome. I'd love to hear about it. And Hados, thank you so much for the $25 donation. Let me add your name to the board as well. And I'll maximize it for you guys so you can see everything that we've accumulated so far. Y'all are the best. I don't know if we've done more charity streams this year than I think any previous year. Hados says, yes. Solid. Here's the board so far. You guys are truly the best. It sincerely is so cool to be able to rely on you guys for these things. It's cool to have the time and the resources to be able to charity stream as well, because it does, you know, not everyone can, just because they need the income from normal streams and all that. So thankfully, I'm in a position where I'm very okay doing charity streams, and I'm glad that you guys are here for it and showing up for our cause as well. That's awesome. So we're up to $300 total raised. We're almost halfway towards our goal. We still have all of tomorrow as well. So, Strange by Nature says charity streams are more important this year than any other. Yeah, it's been an intense year for everyone. And it's nice to still be kind of like looking out for the little people and also the people without voices, like all that wildlife that we helped raise money for during the Worldwide Fund stream. So, let's see. Aha. I need to make the game a little bit bigger for y'all. There we go. I think that's good. So, the way this game works is you can create your character. You can be a human, a bird person, a primate person, a florin, which is like a plant person, a hylotl, which I believe is like the most alien vibe that you can get. Let's see. Oh, they're aquatic. Okay. And then the Glitch, which is a robot, and then the Nova Kid, which are interstellar gas bag people. They have no history, no charted settlements, volatile beginnings, untroubled by the past. No one knows what they're made of or where they came from. Obviously, I'm gonna go with Florin though, because I like Florins. I think they're cool. Not particularly inventive on their own, sounds like me. They're fond of stealing and adapting technology from people they've attacked. Cool, cool, cool. Florin, gotta be a rose, says to Marathon. Yeah. Also, Yves wants me to hydrate. I could do that. Heck yeah. My gender is either blue or red. I don't know what necessarily that... Okay, cool. I think this is the femme one. I'm gonna randomize the appearance a little bit until I... Ooh, that's cool! Hello? A leaf bra? That's kind of adorable. Oh, and there's a little rose hat. Perfect. Okay, we're sticking with that. Skin color... we're gonna go for like kind of a stickish green. Oh yeah, there we go. Foliage. We have to stick with the rose. The shirt. Ooh. Once I stare at pixel art for like a long time, it's kind of hard to really see what it's trying to portray, but I'm just gonna go with a little crop top because I think that's cute. Leg wear. I hope there's a skirt. Is there a skirt? No, there's like armor almost, and then a bunch of different like little lower armor bits. I'm okay with that. Leaf color. Ooh, so it's like hair almost. I see. Let's go with this dark brown color. I kind of like that. And then the flower, of course, we're gonna make it red. Make it a real rose. Yeah. Shirt color, I definitely don't want it to be orange. I like that green tone. And then we're gonna do the same for the leg wear there. Make it more greenish. How does that look? It's not too bad, right? Is it also really zoomed out though? If it's hard to see, let me know. The name, oh wait, personality. Oh, it's just how I stand? Okay. Let's look like an anime girl. Why not? And then the name, Rose Thorn. Difficulty, survival, done. And we're gonna hop in. Now I set my aspect ratio to a normal one, so it might look kind of smushed. We'll see how it plays out. But hey, we have a posture check from Nodster as well. Can do. And then stretching. Yeah, I guess I should stretch as well. Temporalis, hello. Oh, please load. Maybe, I forget how this game works entirely, so maybe it's doing some randomly generated, procedurally generated world stuff right now. And... there we go. Wake up. This sounds so much... Oh, wake up, you have overslept. Ah, shit. Okay, how do I wake up? Up, up. Ah, I can walk. To interact with a nearby person, door, or other object, you should hover over the cursor and press E if you are awake enough to do so. Okay, so this aspect ratio is not right. Graphics. 1920 by 1080. Oh, it's full screen resolution. Okay, well, let's do full screen then. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, no. Did that break it? Oh, yes. Perfect. We're good. Let me just do some readjustment here so you guys can see. No stress. No worries. Man, this game has such cozy music, too. Oh, this is wonderful. Feels like more chill, cyberpunky type music, almost, without the guns. Let's see, Notch says I heard the bat crack even without sound. Let's see. Back. There we go. Okay. I can press E to open things. Can I press E to use a toilet? I can? Oh my god, look at me contemplating life. You can open a door by hovering over it with your cursor and pressing E. Oh, it's a cursor thing? Okay. I'm also just pressing E on everything. Hell yeah. I'm probably not gonna go back to bed. Oh my god, I can jump so high. I can turn a light on and off. This is cute. Can I play the guitar? I can't. Shit. That's fine. I didn't want to anyway. Your uniform is available to collect from your personal locker. It's quite impressive that you can remain so serene when you're running so late. Well done. Thank you. Ooh! Carnivore chest. Pelt leggings. Okay. And I have a protectorate shirt. So I guess we can... And protectorate trousers. Okay, so I'm assuming this is my job. I also have 20 pixels, which I guess is the currency. And then a graduation flyer. Commemorates the Protectorate's graduation ceremony. Oh my gosh. I'm graduating. How cute is that? This is great. I don't even have to do anything. What's up? Hello? Soon you'll be a real protector with your very own matter manipulator. Must be exciting. Oh my god, am I gonna have a sonic fucking screwdriver? How about you? Off to a bit of a late start, aren't you, Rosethorn? Listen here, Beardo. I'm, what's the thing that people say? They simply arrive precisely when they mean to, or everyone else is simply early or whatever? Which one is Gandalf and which one is the princess from the Princess Diaries? Hello. Welcome to the Terran Protectorate. Talk to me for handy tips. Do you have any tips? Press I to open inventory. Good to know. Pressing Q will let you drop the item you're holding. N will toggle scan mode and inspect objects. I'm holding a little... Oh! Can I scan you? Open wide. Despite being a slimy halotl. Oh my god, am I racist? The info booth is nice and helpful. What about you? This isn't anything? Nothing of interest? Yeah, get fucked, Beardo. Nothing of interest is right. A bin. Oh, the Florans speak with, like, long S's. Books with words. Interesting. What about you? Nothing. Energy drinks to help study for exams. Damn, I could go for an energy drink right now. I already forgot what button I pressed to examine things. N. That was right. We'll get rid of that. Oh no, I'm pressing N. Oh, how do I get rid of it? Oh no. Inspect the world around you. Okay, I'm pressing N. And it's not going away though. Oh no. Oh god. I found the crouch button. Help. Help! I can't put this fucking magnifying glass away. Yes! Sephiroth says a wizard's never late, and Superdune said, he's never late nor early, he arrives precisely when he means to. And also Strange Miniature says all the races in this game are xenophobic. Oh! Whoops. Velox, hi! Saying the number of hours I have in this game. Ages spent among the stars. If you've spent that much time in this game, do you remember how to put away the magnifying glass? Because they won't let me take it and get rid of it. Oh. Ah! Oh, I just have to select something else. I see. Okay, you were no help at all. Hold control to move your camera around. Always listen to Sail, your personal AI assistant. And press Enter to read Sail messages again and chat to party members. Space to hop, or hold for a higher hop. Thank you. What about you? What do you have to say? The vending machine swallowed my pixels. Could this day get any worse? Oh, little bird person. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel bad for it. He's kind of cute. How do I sprint? I can't. Oh, a bird. Another bird. Hello. Frustrated. They have me sweeping the bridge every hour like I'm a machine or something. Impatient. Just one day away from retirement. Oh, no. Oh, God. I hope this isn't going to be a situation where he suddenly dies because he's a day away from retirement, huh? He better not. I already care about this guy. Look at him. He's doing a great job. Resigned. I suppose this tree's beauty provides some justification for its upkeep. Some justification? Yeah, it's really pretty. It is kind of making a mess right where you swept, though, huh? Sit with me for a moment and let's enjoy these beautiful blossoms. Sure. Am I late for, Whoa, why does the tree have a butthole? Dude, the tree is puckered up. Have I never noticed that? I don't know if I'm super comfortable, sitting next to you, next to this tree anymore. With a suspicious looking hole in it. You enjoy, though. I'm late. I gotta go. You're really cutting it close, Rose Thorn. Please hurry inside before the ceremony starts. How about you don't tell me what to do? In fact, I'm gonna go sit and stare at some blossoms some more. While I say hi to whoever just joined. Velox says, consider this moment relished. Indeed. Also, it's great to see you again, Velox. How's it going? Oh. Also, Deuce says, I'm suddenly reminded of the community video game episode you mentioned earlier. I'd totally play this as multiplayer. Yeah. I think it is multiplayer. I played with an ex ages ago. Oh. Wow, there's not a single floor in here. Wow, you guys are racist. Good God. Eager, my very own matter manipulator. I figuratively cannot wait. Nervous. Do my bolts look big in this? Oh, they're just like fully transparent, huh? A dusty book. A big red robe. A matter manipulator. Some random people. Says nothing to see. Okay. Do you have anything to say? Came here early to make sure I wouldn't miss the ceremony. Okay, so if you came here early and I arrived late and we're both still waiting outside, what the fuck is the point? Not many Florins become protectors. Florid is proud to be chosen. Yeah, apparently. Apparently they hate our kind. Florid regrets drinking 5 oculemonades for breakfast and hopes there will be time for a toilet break. Oh no. Oh! Oh, everyone is just kind of seated here. Oh no. I am late. Hello. My fellow protectors, today we come together to witness the protectorate grow. For over 500 years, we have stood proud here on Earth, drawing together races of all kinds in the name of peace. Except for Florent, apparently. Stupider said the tree is caked up on a Tuesday evening. Our task, to protect our fellow beings, to support, house, and to educate those that seek our aid. Oh, support, house, and educate those that seek our aid, and to foster accord between those that aspire to it. Today, in the name of peace, we welcome our newest compatriots and present them each with the greatest tool. Our greatest tool. Rather. Which is... Sonic Screw... I mean, a matter manipulator. Huh? What was that? Oh no. Oh no, the 1 day away from retirement guy is gonna die! Oh no. You, graduate, take the manipulator and run. Oh, I didn't read that. Oh no. Okay. It's not safe to remain here. Take the matter manipulator and proceed to the shuttle pad. Okay, I'm just gonna steal this thing. I'm gonna steal this company property and sprint away. Hello. How you doing? No one told me tentacles were involved in this game. Manipulates anything. Damn, this music. Solid. Oh, not the pictures. Wait, can I inspect? Can I inspect the tentacles? Nothing much to speak of? Nothing to see? I beg to differ. There are dead bodies everywhere. What do you mean? Nothing of interest? Jeez. I don't think I should have graduated. Alright, well. It appears the ceiling has collapsed. The matter manipulator can be used to clear this dirt. Press the R key to equip it, and then click and hold in the dirt to pile. Ah! Cute! Okay. I should probably go up and over, huh? It's like a Terraria. Terraria. However the fuck you pronounce it. Hello! We can sit and enjoy the sights again! Oh, this is great. Now that I'm not being rushed, this is fantastic. Man, this music is fantastic. Is there anything here? Can I loot stuff? Yeah. Everything... Scans show the room beyond this door is flooded. It would be best not to go in. Find a way over it. Use the spacebar to jump to higher platforms. Oh man, I was so gonna open the door too. Okay. Higher platforms. Oh! Oh, I see. They're like the move-through platforms. Okay. Can I end everything and jump into the fan? Oh my god, there's a giant tentacle out there. The scale of this disaster is immeasurable. The destruction occurring is beyond any capacity to quantify. You must leave this planet immediately. We're just evacuating the planet? Okay. I guess it's not worth saving, but it may as well take the vending machine. Oh, it won't let me. Can I examine? Lorne will mourn for the dead vending machine later. Okay. Well, oh, hello. Hey, yo. Doing a little wavy wave there? How are you doing? Okay, fine. I'll go this way, I guess. Oh, no we won't. We'll go inside the cargo holds. If we just have to vacate the entire planet because a bunch of, or maybe just a single tentacle thing showed up at once, shouldn't we take, like, every matter manipulator we have and, like, hoard them, maybe? The chest sitting on the conveyor belt should contain some kind of weapon. Please arm yourself. Ooh. Okay. Take all. I armed myself with a broken broadsword. Really? Wait. Broken broadsword. Two-handed. Rate of fire is 1.3. I don't know what that means for a broadsword, but sure. Okay. How do I... Ah, okay. Place one of the action bar slots at the top of the screen and press the corresponding number key to equip or unequip it. So this is 3. Swing, swing. Oh! Come here. Come here. Oh. Come here. Ah, come here again. Do I have a health bar or am I just okay? Alright, I guess I'm okay. I'm gonna take all this medical stuff. No one else here is gonna need that. Surely. Kashkal said that was the least matter manipulator. Oh, the last matter manipulator in the universe. Apparently. Goodness. Oh my god, everyone's just leaving, huh? Oh. Well. So much for that planet. At least does that mean I still have to pay my student debt from the academy or am I good now? Oh! Hello? Hello, what are you? Oh my goodness. Hi. No, come back. Come back. Oh. Can I? A strong bolted, but no, I want to talk to Can I pet you? You give little hearts. Stop. Game of the year. Best game ever. You can pet the dog. You can pet the snake. Sign of any good game. Rebooting is shouldn't improve ship interaction satisfaction levels by 73%. Okay, fine. Fuck. This is just me and my computer last night. Rebooting it 17 times over. Damn, the ship is so nice, too. Alright, I am Sail, your ship-based artificial intelligence lattice. I'm programmed to offer you information and advice. Earth was attacked by... That was just Earth, huh? Okay. Attacked by an unknown force, annihilated. The ship's navigation systems were damaged, so our location is unknown. Well, we're up. Somewhere. We're currently in orbit around an unknown world. The ship is heavily damaged and we're unable to leave orbit, so I suggest you beam down to the surface using the teleporter. Oh, the snake is sleeping! Huh! This is so cute! And search for supplies and perhaps a means of fixing the ship. In return, I get a nuke? No, a reward bag. Okay, cool. So long, snaky friend. Oh, no, I have stuff. Flashlight, some torches, some food. Do I need to eat food? Oh, I see. Canned food. Extremely well preserved. Filling and will keep a long time. Okay. Yeah. I guess I'm off. Beam down. Goodbye, snake friend. Aha! Oh, this is great. This is just like Earth. Found cotton, we found corn. We found whatever the hell this thing is. What are you? Oh my god, we found random money. Dude, this is great. We've already invented capitalism. We've been here 3 minutes. Strange by Nature says, who knows, there could be a nuke in the bag. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, there's fall damage. Cool, good to know. Is this, can I take this? I discovered plant fiber. Okay, where's my flashlight? Ooh, it's very weak. That's okay, I didn't want to see anyway. That stuff I thought looked like coal, but I can't pick it up. Oh, hello? A shrine? These look like the species, the different races. There's like the sun dude, the aquatic dude, the robot, the monkey, the humans, maybe? I don't know what that one is. And then the Florins. Oh, bird people maybe? My scan's picking up an unknown radio signal around this archaic energy source. I'll patch it through to you now. Oh, it's a treadmill. If you found this message, you must have found an ancient gateway. Please use it to come find me. You can power up the gate with a core fragment. Dude, this is a lot. I'm trying to power up my ship home. So, I've scanned for nearby core fragments. They appear naturally within the geology of this planet. Oh, okay. So I can get a couple then. They're near the planet's center. Okay. Oh, hello. Hi. Hi. Oh, are you gonna kill me? Oh, don't make me kill you. You're so cute. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. What was a little slapping noise? All right. Well, you deserve that. Goodness. How about... I don't think I need more cotton. Should I just, like, dig straight down? You're not really supposed to do that where I'm from. Where I'm from being Minecraft. Oh, wow. Good God. Everything around here is so violent. Can I... It was R to equip the tool, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh no, there's another little guy. Oh, I don't want to hurt these little guys. I came down to their planet. And then started getting... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And started instantly, like, just getting decimated by them. They think I'm a colonizer. And you know what? They might not be wrong, the way that this storyline is headed. I found a tower. Let me break through all this stuff. Open up. Oh my god. Oh, but I found out if I right-click, I can break down the background, which is kind of nice. Wait, is there a chest or something there? No. Damn it. This really isn't like Minecraft, huh? Alright. I hear something jumping, but nothing's directly attacking me. A gravestone! Ooh! We can grave rob? Game of the year. Let's get down here. Oh my god, we can grave rob through the floor. Is this bad? Is this bad karmically? Am I gonna go back and my ship's just gonna explode or something now? I discovered some ore. It can be turned into bars using a furnace, and they're useful for crafting a wide range of equipment that may increase your life expectancy. May? It's not a guarantee. Found some pearl peas. How do I build? Do I not have any way of building? Do I just have to like tunnel my way in and out of places? That can't be good for my health. That's definitely, ooh, hello? Hello, are you friendly? Are you friendly? I'm gonna need you to answer me, bud. You seem friendly. Oh. Well, you're not attacking me, and you're really cute, so I think I'll just go on my way. I don't want to piss off any more local wildlife. That says, no, but it's efficient. Don't need to dig up bodies. True! Also... Let's see... Velox says, sounds like you're gonna have to show these guys who the new dominant species is. I don't... Okay, well these guys definitely, because they're pissing me off. Actually, come here. Die. You guys can live, because it's dark and that looks scary, but... Mark my words. I'll come back. And then a little chest here. Some more ore. I haven't found, whatever it was that they wanted me to find. I assume I have to go, like, really deep down? Do you know? Excuse me, sir, do you have directions to a core something? I know I just graduated college, so all this info should still be fresh in my mind, but I don't, have it. So, I'm afraid, Oh! Oh my gosh, this is so cute! Hello? A little house? Is this all randomly generated, or is it procedural? Oh my god, there's so many of these guys. Alright, if I have to go down and get some core fragments, this seems like an okay place to do it. Let's start strip mining. May as well. I don't really know... Oh, can I break this? Oh, it is breaking. It's just really slow. That's fine. You can turn coal into torches to light your way, and the risk of fatal accidents is dramatically increased in the dark. Explore the crafting menu. Okay, which is C? Yeah! I love it when things are intuitive. Okay, I can't make an inventory stable because I need... Oh, I need wood? Forgot basic Minecraft rules. Come here. Sorry, that says the real question is, are you edible? Not true. And Deuce says, if there's capitalism, there'll be student debt. True. Shit. You found some wood. It's a material with a great many uses. You should kill additional trees and explore your crafting menu. All right, hold on. Let me level a rainforest. Let's see where that gets me. I kind of wonder if... Okay, so it looks like blocks heal if you don't fully destroy them. So that's good to know. I wonder if bad things happen at night. Is this gonna be a bad things happen at night game? Are bad things gonna happen to me now that it's night? Oh no. Oh, I don't like the music change that accompanied that question. That was not good. I think that's a good time to end. We just wanted to toy around in this game a little bit, have something to kind of take a gander at. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't mean to bother you. Oh, why is the music spooky? Oh, why is that? Hello? we'll leave that for next time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and for joining me on this charity campaign for Gamers Outreach. We've raised $300 so far, and we'll be continuing tomorrow over the top of spooky music. Strange Miniature says, this strange being came down, started attacking my wife and chopping trees. Hey, if... I don't know. Clearly, my Florin self didn't come with any real morality, I guess. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will see everyone, YouTube and Twitch, available again tomorrow at 5 o'clock Pacific time. And then after that, we got a YouTube exclusive stream. Oh no! The ads! Shoot! That's okay. I'll just raid into someone. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will see you tomorrow, and in the meantime, I'm going to send you over to a friend of mine who is currently streaming. Let's see who's on. Well, there's not that many people. We could chat with... Ooh. Oh, I don't know who we want to... Oh my gosh, Quincy is doing a blind playthrough of Slay the Princess. So we could go look at that. Nonster says no technical issues. Diana's a wonder kid at fixing stuff. Yeah, it was a little slow. But could be a lot worse. Let's go talk to Quincy. You guys know Quincy's Tavern, the amazing TTRPG creator and another streamer, was at TwitchCon, although I don't think I said hi. He's playing a horror game right now. So we're gonna swing over and just say hello. And in the meantime, thank you all so much for hanging out, and I will see you again tomorrow to continue raising money for Gamers Outreach. Bye-bye.